Who cares? Who cares? Oh, right. Artillery just landing in the middle whenever anyone manages to get past the super tanks. They have everything sighted, and they blow it up from afar. Although now we get to see a push on the middle because the opponent managed to decap the point. Although at this point I would say it's pretty much in the bag for the Allies. They have more points than the enemy does. They have 900, the enemy has 178, and maybe if the Germans captured the middle and held it for 6 minutes, they would win. I sincerely doubt it. If the Germans captured all three and held them for 6 minutes, they'd have a pretty good chance. But obviously that is easier said than done when there are two Pershings hanging around and it's on no payback. And so all the heavy stuff is just sitting out there, hanging out there. Everything is hanging out there. But we'll see. It's not a foregone conclusion, but it is. They're going to win. I can pretty much say they're going to win. So, how much time is left? 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 5 minutes. 6 minutes. Yes, 6 minutes left in this match, and I guess we can start summing up what everybody has done right and what everybody has done wrong, starting with tachometer or narcotic or whatever the fuck we want to call the guy from whose perspective we are watching. You know what I like? I like how it's raining on this map. Whoa, that was very close. That Panzerwerfer had better move. Whoever is playing that is brain dead. Why has he not moved right after he fired, especially when a shell ricocheted? What the hell is going on? That probably should have killed it, but why is this guy not moving? He is dumb. Get your Panzerwerfer out of there, especially now that you fired. You're getting shot at. Why is it not dying? What is wrong with that thing? It's made of adamantium or something. Stuff's going right through it. Maybe there's nothing explosive in it. Oh wait, it's artillery. Of course there's stuff explosive. It's gonna die! Yeah, okay, so that'll be on the list of mistakes this guy made when we get to that, but we're not going to start with that. We're going to start with good things and bad things. I guess we can call them happies and crappies of the person we are watching from, narcotic tachometer. So, good. From the very beginning to the very end, he has kept his infantry spread out and has used grenades at every opportunity and has built sandbags at every opportunity. So that is very good. I have to give him A++ would buy from again for doing that. There's really no downside to this. If you always spread your infantry out, always use grenades a lot, and maybe always deploy sandbags, I guarantee you will be a better player than one who does not do this, or someone with no arms. You'll be a better player with someone with no arms. And that's what happens when you drive straight at two Pershings with a tank that probably couldn't take one of them on a fantastic day. Anyways, that'll also go in the list of crappies for when we get to that guy. Other things that this guy did well. Sneaking around with Bazooka Man, obviously very good. Sneaking around while prone, very good. And, yes, that's pretty much the sum total of the awesome stuff he's done. Crappy stuff that he's done. I don't know, buying giant heavy tanks. I'm not a big fan of that. But, you know, it works for him. Whatever. It's, you know, it gives him the ability to stand off and fight these tigers, and, whatever. However you want to play. I just don't like how anachronistic it is to see two Pershings just driving around. I mean, one Pershing, maybe. But, you know, in real life we were fighting the Tigers with Shermans most of the time. We were basically playing World of Warcraft with the Tigers. One of the Shermans was a tank. It's a tank. His job would be to drive in front and hopefully not get killed. He usually got killed, and then everyone else would drive around the side of the Tiger and shoot at it until stuff ended. So that was not fun for the Shermans involved. Anyways, okay, happies and crappies for his ally. Happy repairing... Whoa. He's in trouble. Good job for his ally repairing those scout cars, although I never saw them again, and maybe he never even did that. Good job taking the right and also supporting his ally in the middle, although he spent most of his time in the right, so I would have liked to see him supporting his ally in the middle more, especially because his ally attacked the left. Oh, that's a happy we can say for the guy playing. It's good that he attacked the left. I like that. And frankly, we didn't see enough of his ally to know anything. Some of the Calliope barrages worked well, some of them didn't work well. Certainly I didn't see him doing any crazy bazooka stuff, although he did take out that verb a bit. Alright, the opponents. Happy things. Good things the opponents did. Well, I liked how they often bought small light vehicles and sent them in crazy suicide missions. That's the kind of thing I can get behind. I would stay far behind because it's a suicide mission, but I can get behind that. I like how they haven't given up yet. That's very good. And it's admirable that they're able to click the required buttons to tell their men to attack. Not everyone can handle that. Kitten's largely unable to play Men of War, almost entirely because they can't figure out how to press the buttons to tell their guys to attack. It's really just deplorable. Not able to do it at all. Bad things the enemy did. First, buying a bunch of crappy tanks that didn't do jack shit and driving them straight into stuff that could get them killed. And then completely reversing course and buying a bunch of super expensive tanks and not using them for anything except standing in the exact same spot, not scouting with any infantry to keep them safe from bazookas, and even when they were safe from bazookas, just barely even firing at the enemy heavy tanks that were taking you on, and not attempting to flank the enemy tanks while they were distracted by your huge tanks, which is what they're good for if you're not going to be able to punch through the enemy tank from the front. What other bad stuff? We were going to say some more bad stuff, weren't we? We were going to say a lot of bad stuff. Not moving his fucking Panzerwerfer once he fired. Reversing course again and buying a bunch of cheap crap and sending it in now that they have like 2 super tanks waiting for you and blowing the crap out of you. Failure to signal his turns. He turned left once and I did not see a left turn signal. Very few effective attacks on the right. I guess he has been attacking the right. One of them has been attacking the right, so that's okay. Managed to retake the left, so I guess that's good. And, you know, every once in a while attacking the middle, that's good. But I would say the moral of the story is I don't like no payback games, because everyone buys a bunch of giant tanks and artillery and just throws it at each other for 20 minutes, and nothing really cool ever happens past the first 5 minutes. So that's the moral of the story. And if you are a kitten and you're good at Men of War, or you know kittens that are good at Men of War, please let me know. That would be pretty impressive. I'm not expecting to hear from a lot of kittens, and this guy's trying to choose what tank he's going to buy in the next 11 seconds. And they win by time rather than by points, because time wounds all heals. We won, says MG0404, who MG must stand for Master of the Gobvious.